it's Pete here and I'm back for another weekly Free Instant tournament. This is an 8-board BBO tournament that you can play by going to Solitaire Bridge, then weekly free. So give it a shot if you haven't already. This time I'm coming to you a little bit earlier if you're watching it live, and that's because today is the day that there's a race that stops a bridge game, or at least makes me play it a bit earlier. The Melbourne Cup is on, so that clashes exactly when I would usually play this. So we'll jump in and see how we go. So it's gone pass a heart, and I have a flat 15 count with really good heart stoppers, so it looks like a 1 no trump overcall. I really like overcalling a no trump. It's a little bit more dicey or not as rewarding when partners are past hand, but it's a very descriptive bid. Ooh. So here, I could super accept. I think the robots only jump to 3 spades with maximum hands, so I think this would be a maximum, which I don't actually have. I've only got 15. At teams, I would still jump to game. Match points, I think it's a little bit closer. I tend to want to show a super accept if possible. I could show a Doubleton club as well. That might actually be worth it. Yeah, let's super accept here. I'm a little bit dubious that it might go like heart to the ace, heart ruff, or something like that, but we'll go ahead. We'll show our super accept. I actually want my partner to play the hand. I don't want them to retransfer. I want the opening bidder on lead, but unfortunately that's not what I've got available. So I have to just bid this way. The reason being is West might have a singleton and lead heart to the ace, heart ruff, whereas if East has ace fifth heart, it's a lot harder for them to lead a ace of hearts in the heart. So I'd really want my partner to try and play it. So if I knew they were going to bid game, maybe I could bid something like 4 hearts, and they're like, what's going on? And just go from there. Okay, good news. My partner has a 10 count, and they didn't lead a heart to the ace and a heart ruff. At any rate, it looks like we have 2 club losers. I have a heart loser. I have a diamond that I can trump. And how many clubs can I throw away? I could throw away 3. So looks like I'm gonna lose those tricks. Now, what about points wise? We've got 10 opposite 15, 25, so there's 15 missing. East opened the bidding and West has led the jack of diamonds, so it looks like East just has literally everything else. They might have, they can't even have a singleton ace of clubs. So I'm really struggling to see where we've got another trick to lose. If spades break really badly, I can still pick up 4-0 spades, so that's not an issue. So I reckon this will probably be a pretty flat board. If I didn't super accept, the robots would still bid to game with the 5-5-10 count. If people choose something weird other than if they choose something weird other than overcalling a no trump, then maybe. I was thinking, do I want to trump a diamond early? No, not really. So we'll draw trumps, lead a heart up, and I'm going to trump my diamond, could East have jack of spades, queen of diamonds, ace of hearts, ace of clubs. That's an 11 count with a singleton ace of clubs. If they had 3 spades, 5 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 1 club, maybe. Is there any chance West could have the ace of clubs? So that would give East queen, jack of clubs, queen of diamonds is 5, jack of spades is 6, ace of hearts is 10. I don't think the robots ever open 10 counts, so let's try for. And there's the jack of clubs as expected. Ace was offside, so we got the rest of the tricks. 53%, remarkably flat board, as you'd expect. Other people might have bid it different ways. Someone did double, and it gets to play it from the other way up. And you get the ace of clubs lead. So I did know I wanted my partner to play it. It's a lot harder for East to find a good lead there. But at any rate, I didn't think bidding 4 spades or anything strange like that was a good choice. Moving on to board number 2, and here we've got a flat 13 count. I'm not going to overcall on this or make it take out double or anything strange. And 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, all pass. So this looks like a passive heart lead is a pretty good choice here. When I got long trumps, I usually like to try and force the opponents by setting up our long suits and forcing them to trump. Doesn't seem like we've got a good suit for trying to do that. I don't want to lead a spade, a club, or a diamond, so let's just lead a top heart to say I don't really like hearts here. Okay, so what do we know here? So diamond's got 8 points, and it looks like my partner's got a void diamond and still couldn't make a bid. I find that kind of strange. 8 of hearts. Small king. So East has the queen of hearts and a void spade. So my partner's got ace, queen, 5th spade, and the king of hearts. Looks like East will have pretty much everything else. Ace, king of diamonds, queen of hearts is 9. So me saying I don't think they ever open a 10 count, I think they actually have opened a 10 count here. Ace, king of diamonds, queen of hearts, and the jack of clubs I will put East with. Their shape is like a 0-3-6-4 or 0-4-6-3. And if they had 6 diamonds and 4 clubs, they'd probably rebid 2 clubs rather than 2 diamonds. So I think that they've actually got 4 hearts and 3 clubs, but that would give my partner 5 spades, 6 clubs, and a 9 count, and never took a bid. So both of these are pretty strange options. I don't know which one's more likely. So maybe they've just decided not to bid their bad 4-card club suit. Okay, so where do we want to go from here? If I play a spade, they will trump and then just start cross-ruffing, and I think I'll get end played in trumps. So I don't actually want to force them too much. Because let's say I play king of spades, they trump it, they're down to 4 diamonds as well. And then they play a club and ruff, a spade, I do get trump control, but I've got these natural trump winners that will be a bit awkward. I feel like they're probably going to cross ruff anyway. They don't know that diamonds are breaking so badly. Okay. All right, so we're now down to equal length in trumps. So trump in, and I'll just play the queen of diamonds. Yeah, 68%. So there's their 10 count. Some people did get to 3 clubs. They chose a takeout double, and then their partner volunteered 3 clubs. Some people doubled and then bid 3 no. Okay, so I think doubling's at a stretch. I think partner could consider bidding something here. It's a bit awkward with that sort of handshake, but very happy with my 68%. We'll move on to board number 3. And here we've got 15 highs, 6, 1, 3, 3. So I'll start with 1 spade. I do like how it literally took 1 hand after I said I don't think they ever open a 10 count for them to prove me wrong by opening a 10 count. Admittedly, I would have opened that 10 count, but it's still just a little bit of a surprise there. So here I had like a pretty nice 15 count. I think it was actually a close decision between 2 spades and 3 spades here, but I didn't really delve into it. We're in 4 spades, and it looks like we've got 3 diamond losers and a heart loser here. If they don't cash their winners straight away, then I'll be able to throw 1 diamond on a heart. So my best bet here is that East has like the ace jack of hearts, which seems pretty likely, and that they try finessing the king here, not knowing that I've got a singleton queen. If they go up, I think there's a fair chance that they will find the killing defense. Alright, so now if clubs are 3-3, I can ditch a diamond. I can also play for the jack of diamonds to be on side. I could play for something weird like ace king of diamonds in the same hand, like ace king diamonds with west, or ace king tight diamond. That would still be the jack of diamonds on side. I can also like cross the dummy and pull a heart away and see if East chooses to hop up with the ace. But they should have the jack as well, so that shouldn't really ever happen there. So it looks like I just want to play a spade to the 10 and draw trumps. Spades are 4-1. We get a diamond discard there. I don't want to discard another diamond because that gives up some of my chances in diamonds, so we'll let go of a heart there. So here I can play like 3 rounds of clubs to see if clubs are 3-3. But if clubs are not 3-3, then the opponents can just like force me, and I'll never get the chance to set up the diamonds. So I think West having the jack of diamonds is a better chance than clubs being 3-3, because that's just a finesse. Also, if I lead a diamond and it loses to East's jack, there's a fair chance they might just try and cash the top heart anyway. So we'll lead a diamond and we'll preserve the beer card. Okay. All right, so we get to trump in there, and now we'll just finesse the diamond again. And that will be 11 tricks. 68%. So it's not showing me this new hand. Yeah, that's weird. Won't show me board number 3. I don't know. There. No. Nope. Don't get to find out about board number 3, whether the clubs were 3-3 or not. So, in the comments, let me know. Were clubs 3-3? Did that line work? What did other people do there? But I will take my 68%. Currently running at 63. Moving on to board number 4. And here we've got 10, 19, 22 high card points and a 1-4. 3-5. So few different choices here to try and solve this problem. Firstly, I could open 2 clubs and then rebid 3 clubs to show a game forcing unbalanced hand. I could open 2 no trumps, which is 20-21. So open 2 clubs and rebid 2 no trumps to show 22-24. I have a singleton king. It's a bit awkward, but that'll only be really bad if partner's got 5 spades and they transfer to spades. They're never going to pass if I do that. So I don't see much downside in treating this hand as balanced. Maybe if I've got 6 spades, and spades isn't a great spot to play. Other choices, I could open 1 club and try and get my shape out, which would work pretty well if we wanted to get to, say, slam. And for that, I would need my partner to have 2 aces, which is fair, like a reasonable shot. I think it's close between 2 clubs and 2 no rebid and just opening 1 club here. If we're not worried about slam, I guess the other downside is 3 no might not be great if the opponents can run spades. So I think I will go 1 club, but my initial gut was just treat this as balanced. So, okay, so I'm at 1 club, 2 hearts. My partner's just saying, yeah, I've only got spades, so we'll just bid 3 no trumps. And the opponents lead a diamond. And spades is still the suit we're most worried about. Looks like we can build 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, 4 hearts. I was thinking of unblocking the queen of diamonds, but I do have a sneaky entry with the jack of hearts, and I don't want to do anything strange, you know. Anyway, I'm glad that it didn't go spade to the ace and a spade through. Ooh, okay. So here I'm just crossing into the jack of hearts, going to ditch a club. The opponents will hold on to the clubs here, but you know, every now and then they might make a mistake. But it looks like 10 tricks here. %96, wow. So some people opened 2 clubs and bid 3 clubs, and they all got to 6 no trumps, which got doubled. Yep. Some people opened 2 clubs and bid 2 hearts. This shows a 5-card major. Other people bid 3 clubs, and then their partner 3 spades, 3 no, 4 diamonds, and then they just couldn't get out of that. So I think bidding 2 clubs and following it up with 2 diamonds really jams up the situation. I don't like what the robot did in response to that, but it's a really awkward hand to try and get out of from there. Very common, people open 2 clubs and bid 3 clubs. So here, someone opened 2 clubs and rebid 2 no, and they got to 5 diamonds. A lot of people open 1 club and rebid 2 no trumps. I find that really strange, showing this as 18-19 balanced when you've got a 22 count unbalanced hand. Others managed to get stop in 4 hearts peculiarly. I was one of 2 people. No, I was the only person that opened a club, but also tried to pattern out my shape. So I'm glad that led to success there. As I mentioned, it's really close between 2 clubs and rebidding 2 no, I think, and opening a club and trying to open the shape. When you open 2 clubs and follow it up with 3 clubs, it really jams up the auction, because partner now wants to bid 3 spades to show their 5-card spade suit, and you don't know whether to show your hearts or not, and you lose a lot of ability to show your shape at all. So here I gave up on showing my precise point count, hoping partner would show their point count, and maybe I could judge where to go from there, to try and get to the right sort of strain rather than the right shape there. Moving on to board number 5, and here we've got flat 16 count, so nice 1 no trump opening. And we buy it there. Okay, so we get the 10 of clubs lead. So it looks like West has 10-9 of clubs. I could play like low and then just finesse the club on the way back. We have 2 heart winners, a club winner, and the ace of spades. The diamond suit's wide open. We can play on spades, hearts, or clubs. If I win the queen of clubs, or I put the queen of clubs on, like let's say I play the queen of clubs and it wins, and then say take a spade finesse, the opponents play a club, I will only ever get 2 club tricks. If I win the ace of clubs and return a club, I think there's a decent chance of getting 3 club tricks here, by just playing West for the 9 of clubs for their lead. So I think I'm going to just play low and win the ace and just finesse a club on the way back. It'll be hard for the opponents to work out whether to switch to spades or diamonds in this position. So I think a lot of the time they will attack spades for me anyway. Okay, I don't think East is shifting to the jack of diamonds from ace, king, jack. So it seems like playing low diamond is a decent option. Might block up the diamond suit. Anyway, in the bidding it went pass. I had 16 opposite dummies 7, so that's 23. So the 17 points missing, and East has shown up with 4 points so far. Okay, ace, king of diamonds there, and they chose not to lead them. Okay, and now they pick up the hearts for me. Okay, so I've got 2 club winners here. I got 2 clubs and 2 hearts. I don't know what to discard on that. So my 5 of hearts could be a winner. So I think I want to play like jack of hearts, heart to the ace, and find out what's happening in hearts. Are hearts 3-3? Do I see the 10 of hearts? Okay, so my heart's a winner. So we can discard a spade, discard another spade. And now we can safely take the spade discard because finesse, because West would have cashed their diamond if they had it. Unless they were being super tricky there. But 64%, 1 no trump plus 1. So it was 10-9 doubleton. So even if I put the queen on, with 10-9 doubleton, I still would get 3 club tricks because of that. But the spades were offside. Someone managed +2. Let's just have a quick look at that. 10 of clubs, they stuck the jack in. Spade to the queen. And the opponent's shift to king of diamonds. And then continue a spade. Okay, I don't know why the robots would continue spades after you play spades. I like their king of diamonds play. But after that, it seems a bit strange. Anyway, we are currently running at 70%, so it's going well. Moving on to board number 6, and we've got a 14 count, 3-5, 3-2. I've got a 5-card suit, so I like upgrading that into 15 to 17. So we'll open a no trump. Partner Staymond. And invited me. So I really like accepting invites, but with sub minimums, I tend to actually turn them down. So we'll pass here. And see if we have a heart fit, because, okay, we do have a heart fit. So if I opened 1 heart, the auction would have gone 1 heart, 1 no trump. Either all pass, or I can't believe my partner invited with this like 9 count with a 5-card suit. Good news, we don't have a diamond stopper, so they were probably right on this hand. But I would personally would have just bid game. Okay, but if people bid say like a heart, a no trump, 2 diamonds, they'll get to 3 hearts, which looks like it would lose at least 2 diamonds and at least a heart. You've got no spade losers. You can trump that extra diamond, or maybe set up clubs. So I don't want 3 hearts to make. People will lead a heart to the queen. If the king of hearts is with West, 3 hearts is making, and I'm getting a bad score. So I want East to have the king of hearts. Right. So, do I want to play on clubs or diamonds? There could be Queen Jack Doubleton club, which would give me 5 clubs, 3 spades, and a heart for 9 tricks. That would be potentially better than 3 hearts, so maybe playing for Queen Jack Doubleton club is a reasonable choice. The opponents also might not just insta-shift to diamonds. I don't imagine why they wouldn't. Feels pretty natural for them to shift to diamonds. So maybe I really should be playing on clubs here. And just like king of clubs, club to the ace, 10 of clubs. If clubs are Queen Jack Doubleton, I've got enough tricks. If they are 3-3, as long as they don't cash 5 diamonds, I'll be okay. And if they are... I think playing on clubs is the way to go. I was initially thinking of playing like a heart to the 7 or doing some strange play in that. I want to make it look like West can continue spades here and that East might have the ace there, so I won the king. Okay, clubs are 3-3. Alright, so we've got 4 clubs, 3 spades, and a heart. So we're now making our contract. Let's win the spade and cash the clubs. I want to ditch the hearts and spade. Okay. Alright. So I can make my contract by cashing the ace of hearts. Do I think that's a good match point score is the real question. And does someone have to lead away from the king of hearts? So they both pitched a couple of diamonds. East pitched a spade, so they've got one spade winner. I don't know how diamonds are divided, but West led a spade from a 4-card suit. So probably doesn't have 5 diamonds. So the bad case would be, let's say I win a diamond and East has, say, a singleton heart, and West cashes a spade, diamond back. Or West had a singleton heart. I don't think anyone's got a singleton heart, so I think I will get my ace of hearts no matter what. So let's lead a diamond here. Okay, and try for the heart to be onside, but it wasn't. And they get their dimes. Exactly 50%. Not what I was really expecting there. Everyone else is in 2 hearts. Some making just 2. So the hearts were poorly placed, but looked like you could make 9 tricks. Oh, wow, you can make 10. So you can pick up the heart suit. So the heart suit intra finesse, heart to the 7, and then pinning the queen is what you have to do to make 10 tricks. So let's see if that's how they played it. So jack of spades, they won. Heart to the 7, diamond. They won that, and then they just went about roughing their diamond. Oh, they roughed their diamond and then ran the queen of hearts. Nice play. Anyway, that's why I was sort of hoping, like, I took the risk of exiting there. I thought everyone else would probably be at that 140 range, so 120 wouldn't have scored me much anyway. But turns out a few people were lower. Whereas if West had the king of hearts and they mucked it up and let a heart from the wrong side, I think I would have been got that extra chance. But they didn't do that. Anyway, happy to get away with 50% there. Moving on to board number 7, and we have a 13 count with 5 spades. So 1 spade, 3 no. Balanced choice of games. Alright, I've got a small doubleton diamond, but this looks like I'm just going to run 6 tricks in my hand, so I just need 3 from my partner. I think this is a good time to try and just play 3 no trumps. I'm pretty balanced, so looks like it'll be okay. Get a diamond lead. Okay, and we have 3 spade winners, 2 hearts is 5. We're going to get a diamond is 6. How would 4 spades go? If spades don't break, 4 spades looks pretty iffy at best. You'd have to guess clubs and either have the ace of diamonds on side or the heart finesse. Show me that ace of diamonds. Okay, good to see the ace of diamonds on side. Only having 1 diamond stopper would have made me a bit more nervous. Okay, so here if spades break, then I've got 5 spades, 2 hearts, 2 diamonds is 9, and it's just how I want to try and play for an extra trick. I could take a club finesse, and if that works, I get 2 extra tricks. I can take a heart finesse, and if that works, I only get 1 extra trick unless the hearts also break. So it looks like I want to take the club finesse, play West for the queen of clubs. But before we do, let's see what's happening in spades. Okay, they're 4-1. We got a heart discard there. Right. So I want to set up my extra spade. Yeah, let's go about that. I think the hearts might set up for an extra trick with East discarding hearts, but maybe they're just discarding because they had 5 hearts. Ditching down to King Jack Doubleton Club. I thought they can't see that. I forgot which hand's dummy. Okay. Alright. So we still need an extra trick somewhere. East didn't lead a heart. They might have led a heart from their 5-card suit. So what are they discarding their heart from? Maybe just low hearts. So let's go all out. No. Bad news. Terrible score. No more tricks for me. 7%. 3-no, down 2. So I could have made that in a couple of different ways. Firstly, the club finesse would have got me 2 extra tricks. So if I did that before setting up my spade, I would have been well poised. The other thing, I could have done something weird like Jack of Hearts through East and taken a backwards finesse. That seems a pretty poor choice, but maybe I should have considered it. Look, most people are in 3-no here. So 4 spades turned out to be better. But like sometimes 4 spades will go down on just like club, rough, ace of diamonds. But maybe I should have tried more. Also, East just discarded 1 heart and then started discarding other things. I really should have read more into like their choice of discards and what I thought was going on. Anyway, one person made 10 tricks. Let's just see what a good way to play this was. So diamond, spade up, and they cashed the spades, and now they tried the club finesse. So when this works, they actually get 2 club tricks. They played a heart to the king and the jack of hearts through. Whoa. That was a big call. It certainly worked. I don't know. I think they could have made 11 at the point they were at. If they just play like a spade over and then, yeah, they threw away an over trick. Not that it cost them any match points at all. But they had 11 tricks there in the bag and chose not to. Anyway, I don't think I did... Like, I obviously scored poorly on that one. I also didn't like my choices there. I could have read more into their discards and what I wanted to do. I think actually playing for the Queen of Clubs on side is probably better because when that works, it gets you up to 9 tricks straight away. And you can fallback plan on the heart finesse, which if hearts are 3-3 with the Queen on side, you're back to 9 tricks as well. So rather than setting up that spade, I think I rushed through that one. I don't like the way I played that. Should have done better there. Anyway, 3 passes to me. Beautiful 17 count, but I'll just open a no trump. Transfer 2 spades. And there we buy it in 2 spades. So partner's got 7 highs and we get the Queen of Hearts lead. We have a club loser, a diamond loser, and a few spade losers. So I could... Where do I want to go from here? If they... Looks like I want to draw trumps quickly, so what's the best way of doing that? Maybe running the 8 of spades. I don't really want them to switch to clubs early, so I just want to give them easy heart exits. So I'll actually just win the ace of hearts and run the 8 of spades. Okay, so there's the heart up. All right, and now if I go ace of spades, spade, and spades are 3-3, I'm all good. If spades are 4-2 and East wins and taps me, that could be bad, but I've still got 10-8 of hearts and there's only the Jack 9 missing. If East has one of them, that's okay. If West wins the spade, that's okay. All right. Okay. King, what? Like I can choose to take a finesse of the 10 of diamonds. So there's one spade left out. So I finessed to the jack of spades. I then played a spade to the ace. So let's they're going to over trump me here. Yeah. Club. So clubs broke. I didn't see what West discarded there. But at any rate, West has no more spades or hearts, I believe. Two spades on the nose. Ouch. 42%. Could I have done better there? Well, evidently, but... So they led the Queen of Hearts, which, in theory, making 2 was the best I could do. So one person managed to make an extra trick, and someone got to 3 no trumps. So with East having Queen, Jack, 7 of spades and hearts being 5-2, I couldn't actually get back there to draw the trump. I could have... I really don't... Yeah. I think I was just in the camp of everyone else there. Anyway, it finished with 56%. I thought this was a really interesting weekly free instant tournament. I think the really interesting hand was board number 4 and choosing what to open. I think that's a really interesting choice where you're trying to work out planning ahead and how to actually go about that. Board 7, I mucked that up. Not much more to say about that. Don't like how I played that. But other than that, I thought it was pretty reasonable. I'll take my 56%. Thanks all for watching. I wanted to give a big shout out to all my Patreon supporters because without them, I wouldn't be able to make this content. So a really genuine thank you. If you like what I do and want to support me, see more of this sort of content, please check out my Patreon page in the link over there. So, and thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.